Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again for some more EU4. Today, we are going to try to conclude this war with Bohemia and Sweden and so on. I do want one more province. I want Horny Falk here from Bohemia to be handed over to Bavaria. So we'll see if we can get that accomplished. Looks like Austria is moving in here. Truce with Bavaria has ended. Uh-oh. They're also our vassal. Another province taken here. Oh my gosh. Finnish separatists everywhere, and they're being smushed here. Well, we'll leave them. Will we? Finland will be taken over by Russia for sure. If we let them separate. You're going there, and so are... No, you're going down to Viborg. Okay, that's fine. The Russians will take care of your separatism then. And there. Finish that. Can I move you, please? Thank you. Alright. Occupation. Troops smushed. Stuff done. People dead. Let's get on with it. Alright, you guys go in there. You'll join up with your army. I'll click 93.26 on the Bohemian spy network. It's not like they're in much of shape to do much about the fact that they're being spied on. One province has 0.01 what's that word? Separatism, unrest at this point. We have 43 months left on the Age of Reformation. Quite a few episodes of this. I expected it to go a little quicker, but then I'm, pausing a lot to deal with all this various different things going on, so that's understandable, I guess. You please split up and do both of those things at the same time. They've won the siege of Horny Falk. That was quick. Very quick. Who are you guys? You're Lithuanian, you're Moldavian, you're Polish. I think they're taking care of things relatively efficiently. Okay, so up here we have Bohemia in low. That's nice. This province, actually, we're going to hand this to Bavaria's occupation. There we go. And I actually don't know. I think we'll just take the one province for ourselves. Horny goes to them. We could take more turf up in... Oh, hey, that's not enough. Weird. Okay. How's that a thing? I mean, I've sieged out pretty much everything of yours. That's weird. Okay, is this worth war score in this much war score in this situation? Where's the war score? Here we go. Yeah, Sachin is 3.5. Salzburg having Landshut is minus 4.3. There's probably a bunch more. Yeah, ... plus 4.8. And of course, holding Halogaland is relatively new, so that'll be a while before that ticks all its way up. Okay, well we're gonna have to let it keep rolling a little bit here. We'll go down and take out either some of their troops or release these provinces or something. That might be the way to do it. We'll bump this one off. Unhappiness among merchants. Reduce trade investment. Nope. One mercantilism. Ugh. We'll take the mercantilism. I can always buy that back with a few points. I don't want to lose the half the amount and some diplo points. Occupation. I can see that. You're really trying to siege down Berlin? A level 5 defensive fort with your 3,000 dudes, none of which have guns, just 3,000 infantry standing outside the wall. Do you guys come in to eat at the soup kitchen too, or what? You're clearly not a substantial force to threaten that fortress. Oh well. Go in there, knock out the one remaining Swedish units. Come on, we should have enough siege now to take care of things, right? This should be the end of the war for them. We can head down to... Let's go down to Berlin officially. Go ahead and crush that guy. Let them all consolidate there and siege it down. occupied that province back for Bavaria. And we'll just come over here and smack these guys around. Ah, managed to convert them. Increase prestige by 4.2. Yay! Our prestige is at 97. Just constantly cranking prestige. Sure, Aberdeenshire's just fine by me. We got 3 more that we can actually do. We're pretty much getting to forever have our merchant or our missionary doing his thing. And yeah. Poland has cancelled our condottieri agreement. Yeah, I guess that's reasonable. You don't exactly need them right now. Ah! But we will have a major penalty here if we get in this fight. Wait, that's not us. Oh, that's Poland. Poland moving their troops in to smash... Oh, interrupted by the Moldavians. Polish have been reinforced. They took out the Moldavians. Nicely done, guys. Group you all up here, please. Hurry, hurry. Revolt in... What? Oh my goodness. What are these? Salzburgian separatists. Interesting. Very interesting. We're going to have to do the loop, clean up those Salzburg separatists right away. Good for Salzburg, or good for Bavaria that they signed on with this, isn't it? Although it has constituted them being sieged out absurdly long and absurdly hard for like years and years and years, and having no autonomous control of their situation. Probably why there's some separatism going on. There's 103,000 Polish and Allied troops in Salzburg, the mountains of Salzburg right now. I feel like you're mostly just standing around watching at that point. 7% on the siege down there, that's good. We'd speed things up to a speed 4, that wouldn't hurt. Let's go take out Lothian. You guys come down to Sealand. You guys can come park over in the docks. And you fellas all come... No, stop it. Bohemia global trade spread. Good. We should probably do our global trade spread, shouldn't we? Make sure they're all coming this time. Alright, speaking of which, where is our situation at for the institutions? Let's check out the institutions. Where are you guys? Institutions. We have a couple provinces that have the global trade going on in them. Global trade's present pretty much everywhere but here, where it started. Oh well. We can't embrace it yet, can we? Probably, but not yet, maybe? I don't know. Can we embrace global trade? Doo-ba-dee-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. There we go. 7% cost. It would cost us 2,010.62 ducats. I think we'll wait for that merchant. We got a few years to wait before our tech is... Well, only 2, actually. Jeepers. Wow, that's an expensive... That's an expensive thing, that is. We'll get up there and see about dealing with that. Now, I think we should have enough... Yes, we do, to do what we wanted there. Not much more. Can we take cash from you? You're not even going to let us take the cash, are you? Treaty, yes. Colonial Canada has been handed to the French by the Emperor... I mean, not the Emperor. The, what's his name? French Canada, look at that. Who'd have thunk it, huh? And the English aren't in any position to do anything about adding any English speakers to that territory. So, oh my goodness, we have 100 spy network. I've never had 100 spy network in a country before, I don't think. What can we do with 100 spy network? Steal maps, yeah, I feel like we could. Support rebels. Sabotage recruitment. What would that do? For the next 5 years, they would have sailor recovery and manpower recovery lost by 20%. Interesting. Slander merchants. Global trade power reduced by 10% for as well 5 years. Interesting. Very interesting. Corrupting officials. Stealing maps, supporting rebels, counter-espionage. No, I'm just going to go wait until that's done, and then just until this war is done, and then deal with all of it at once. Can we do it yet? You're still not willing, huh? I mean, I could just say, okay, $1 less. Oh, no, that's not one. That's $100 less. I feel like that's worth waiting. 128 to 127. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is now should be a check mark. It is. Good. Okay, end that. So what we're going to do is... oh, hey, stop. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, so this province, the Horny Folk will go to Bavaria. Dolny Luzitz will go to us. Up top here we have 5 provinces, including 4 cores and Finnmark. 4 cores are return cores. Finnmark is being occupied and will be taken by Norway. So we're boosting 2 of our vassals substantially and grabbing some cash and taking 1 province. End of story. Thank you. Come again. I'm sure we will. Truce with Norway has ended. No. Say it's not so. Norway is a thing again. Look at it, back beautifully restored to its once former glory, at least in the mainland. That's wonderful. Thank you, vassal Norway. You're amazing. Yep. Their liberty desire is 16.6%, and they are 182 friendly with us. We could probably annex these guys very soon. Need 190. Yeah, we can annex them as soon as our relations are up. How do we not have a royal marriage with them? Oh, they're a vassal only, right. So we'll royal marry them, start boosting relations for the future. Let's talk to this guy here and fabricate some claims. I just fabricated on Seb. Is that actually one I wanted to fabricate on? Yes. Entered royal marriage with Norway, fabricate claim on... I don't think I want to take that one. I don't think I want to take that one either. Why do I not have the ability to fabricate on these provinces? Do I already have a claim on this? I do have a claim there. Do I have a claim here? I do. Okay. I suppose we could do something really mean, like support rebels or something like that before that disappears. Hungarian separatists. Bohemian peasant revolt. No, not worth the money. Slander his merchants? I don't know. I suppose we could claim those 2 provinces, but that's probably going to get us in trouble with Austria or Poland. But we'll do it anyways. Why not? Oh, hey. 40 to fabricate another claim? Okay. We'll let it grow until we can get that claim. We can no longer claim Varmland as our own. Okay. Mexico has been handed to the Spanish by the Pope. So right now the Scottish own the Caribbean, are responsible for the Caribbean. The Louisiana purchase is responsibility of Portugal. Spain has New Mexico. France has... This is actually, not outrageously weird. Except for the whole Scottish owning the Caribbean. That's a weird thing, I suppose one could say. Wow. Okay. That ended Bohemia. And it also ended that entire southeast border. Jeepers. Bohemia is not a thing. Just simply not. They're down to 4 provinces after those 3 peace outs. Wow. They accepted peace with Austria. They ended up giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces to Austria. And 10% of their income. Now, that's after my 10%, alright, buddy? I don't even know if I did that. No, I didn't. Peace... yes. And then they signed a peace treaty with Poland right after that, ceding another province to Poland. Alright, well, we now have a claim on Polish territory again. Jeepers. Austria. Getting a little uppity, I think. They're not great provinces, though. Oh, what that is. Prague. I forgot about Prague. Oh, that's huge. Inland center of trade, local trade power, and institution spread or bonuses. But he's got 41 development in Prague. That is a mammoth city. Mammoth, I tell ya. It's bigger than his capital. Bigger than Venice. It's probably bigger than Berlin. That's 3 times as big as Berlin. Wow. Okay, well that is what it is. Defender of the Faith. No, we have some places lacking cores. Where's this? Oh, this is the new name of whatever. Dolcin Niederlosig. Wow. Stop it, Drake. Stop trying to pronounce things in every other language and atrociously destroying them. Somebody claimed more territory of ours. Go away. Military access from Lithuania. What? Tell me you're still in. You are still. Okay. Lithuania or Poland. What a beast. They've got Lithuania as a partner. Moldavia as well. What is this? Serbia. Hello, Serbia. And Ragusa. Serbia is allied with who? Naples and the Papal State. That's not going to last long. The Knights Austrian Trier. Well, Austrian alliance should help you out. It's getting to be some big name battles here. We got Spain, we got France, we got Austria. The Papal States is still pretty decent. The Ottomans, Poland, Lithuania, Commonwealth, us up north, and Russia to the east, and far east. Jeepers, that's a big name. He would cover this whole area with his name if he could. That's some serious expansion going on. So what next? There's peace. This is not acceptable. I don't know what to do with this. Bohemian crystal. Venetian glass has dominated the glass sectors. Okay, so that's cool. It's just a bonus. It's one of those flary, wonderful text things that I don't bother reading. Disputed succession. Truces expire with everybody at some point. Alright, so the new coalition. Let's see who the new coalition is, since we just crushed one of them. New coalition is Hesse, Memmingen, and the Netherlands. Really? Hesse, bordered. Netherlands, bordered. Memmingen, not bordered. But if I vassalize them... Augsburg is actually and München are provinces we actually need to form Germany. Unfortunately, they are now under Austrian control. Ansbach. Right. How close are we to making you friendlies? We're at about 50 points out. Bavaria, you're at 200. Austria, relations. Let's improve that because it's terrible. Alright, that's good stuff. The states demand core control of provinces. Yeah, that's possible. Truce with plebs has ended. Now, that's probably because we have not been in a state of peace for, like, forever. Let's have a look at you guys. Over there. There we go. 9% for the nobility. Okay, we can give the nobility another hunk o' turf. Any one of these things, any one of these green slicey things. We want to give them something that is primarily strong in the third category, the manpower one, but not strong in the others. Something like this might be a good one. That's okay as well. Because them having it basically gives us 25% local autonomy at all times. And that's only not affected by the one category that they specialize in. So, I think that's actually a decent choice over here. That puts them at 12%, making them happy again. That makes me happy again. We got the second army reforming up here. First army, sorry. Influenza, quarantine. Get the evil out of them. Alright. Group up. Thank you. Now, you are going to do what? Well, I don't know. What does one do when the war is over? We stand and twiddle our thumbs. I don't know what to do. It's been like 10 episodes since we've not had a war. What does one do without wars? We can... Oh, yes, right. We can't claim any more territories for Bohemia, because they have none. Okay, fine. Be that way. We could fabricate claims on Hesse territory. That would be fine with me. It's up here. Building a spy network there. Lothian is now core. Poland declared war on the Ottomans. Hello. Polish conquest of Bucharest. Interesting. Alright, that's the old, what was that? Wallachian territory. Okay. So you're at war with the Mantua and the Polish alliance. You're also at war with Mamluks and Hadea. You're winning handedly against the Mamluks. Of course. But that probably means your troops are down there. To be honest, the Ottomans would be probably our best ally in the world right now. Because they would border Russia, Poland, and Austria, and the Papal State. And they would not be a real contender for any of our territory. But they rival us, so too bad. But Spain. Spain rivals us. France rivals us. Does anybody not... Let's go with that. Does anybody not rival me? France, the Ottomans, Russia, and Spain. Okay. So England doesn't. Austria doesn't because they're an ally. Poland is allied as well. The Papal States I don't care about. They're non-issue. Did they end up getting... I can't see. Finnish rebels is what I was thinking. I think our next move is probably either to expand England, take Scotland, or move in against the coalition here. We might give it a little bit of time though to cool off, like drop our war exhaustion and stuff like that. We are currently at just about zeroed out on our war exhaustion. We have 7% overextension with one province still needing to be cored. Ansbach, you're at 155. That's the best we can get for you. Really? Yes, it is. Unlawful territory. I hate that that sticks around for forever. Goes down by 2 per year. And that's because, in the end, the emperors were handing back and forth between little guys who were telling me that I should hand over the territory. Is there a way for us to boost this to 190? We need 40 more points, or 135 more points. If we send them a gift, we could get 25 of them. I think we might actually just have to wait. Influence Nation, there it is. That'll do it. Let's pay the 170 some bucks to use our super great powers to influence him. Bumps it to 180, and then as soon as we can, we'll give him a gift as well on the 13th of November. And then we can begin the integration of Ansbach, and all that'll become proper turf. I like it. Request a military access for England. Why? Why do you want military access? Okay. Fine, England. Oh, you want to walk across the land bridge between your turfs. That makes sense. You can use the temporary transit across there to keep the population being healthy and fed so that when we take over, they're not all starved and dead. Our diplomat's dead. Speaking of starved and dead. He didn't starve. He probably died of old age. He's been there a while. Recruits. We want a... That's a local unrest guy. The nobility sends us the improved relations dude. That is right. How do I do that? Can't do it until 11. Disappointing. We'll get a cheap guy. Diplomatic reputation 2. Morale of navies. See, 740 is what we'll spend to get the 3 guy when we can. Once we get that boost. Diplomatic reputation isn't really that vital to me, though. I'll drop 1 and let the month tick and grab a new dude. Maybe when that month ticks, our troops are just standing around chewing up money, but we make 43 a month, so I'm thinking I'm okay with that. We don't need to drop the army tradition at the moment. We could send them all to work. Let's do that. Let's get them all drilling. Everybody drill. Hop, 2. 1, 2, 3, right, 2, 3. There, military coalition against us. Good. Oh, he left the military coalition. Oh, sad. Sad leaving military coalitions. That should be the end of the coalition, essentially. I think there's only 2 provinces, or 2 countries left to load, please. Auto-saving right when I click the button. Yeah, there's only Hesse and the Netherlands. That really wouldn't be much of a coalition war, would it? Oh, speaking of which, just in case we didn't have enough rivals already. Alright, did you give me a decent guy? You did! Improve relations! Yay! You'll stay around because you're worth it more than the extra 2 points are. I like it. Alright, well that's where we're going to put in a cut. We have dudes back to drilling because, well, the 75,000 of them are standing around waiting for something to do, like to go fight dudes. We can still have a force limit that can keep growing. Our idea group right now is, our last idea group is quantities, and we're 2 techs away, or 2 ideas, I guess, away from the last one, which will give us a land force limit plus 50. So that'll bump us up to 120,000 dudes in the field we can have. Reduce the attrition of our troops all the time standing around by 10%, and increase the garrison size by 25. Fan-freaking-tastic. Really enjoying that. We are waiting on the institution before we get more techs. We're still 2 years ahead of time. Institution's only going to cost us 1,959 now. Yay! We could embrace it just by grabbing some loans, but it's not really worth it. I don't know if that one merchant's going to make up for 1,959 ducats before the end of 1821. But we'll see. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you in game.